Well, we're just trying to figure out, guys, why my camera's to shit. Oh, it's gone again. Yeah, that's really terrible. Like, hello, I am a block party.
Potato cam.
Yeah, so that's just weird. Can we fix it? How do I? Everyone's cameras are shit for me, by the way, and everything's all flickbooky and stuttered. So
just refresh.
Yeah, try
the
refreshing
Dragons page.
thingy.
It should fix it.
but I'm
I'm
getting it
telling you,
direct.
this is why you need to push through a professional like Gaz.
So to clarify, when I look at the cameras over here, it looks fine. It's the it's the opposite of you on a Saturday or Sunday. I actually can see the cameras on the page and they look great, but when I broadcast it here, it looks terrible.
Yeah. Try refreshing the browser source then.
I just turned it off and on again, and that's the same. It's fine for everyone else though. It's just mine that's shit. What could cause that? Anyone's got any ideas?
Refresh the one that's sending then, because that will look fine to you. It always looks fine to me as well, because that one is local. Just refresh the other one.
Right, so I've refreshed the browser, even though I'm not sending that anywhere, because I'm pulling directly from the browser source, and I've just refreshed the browser source, I believe.
I know then.
But yeah, it's really bad. All I can think is if I quickly go down to the actual where the videos are captured down here, and then do something with that, that would be...
No, it's definitely where you're sending, because it's blocky to all of us as well, or at least to me. So it's not the reception bit. It's not where you're broadcasting. It's where your cam's going in to be sent to that. That's where it's going blocky.
Is it blocky for you in actual in Google?
Yes.
Everything's clear there for me. Okay.
It will be, but that's because that one isn't that's a local image, so that always looks fine for me.
Yeah. Got ya. Okay, well, there's not much we can do then. Not before. It's a shame that didn't come up when I tested for 30 minutes.
Yes, it was fine then.
Yeah. I'm guessing it might be because I created... I tell you what I can do. I can quickly go into... The only thing that I changed, but I did it during test, but right at the end, was I did in my second video-y thing. Let me just get that set up in the right place there and come out of studio mode. And switch to my second viewer and... So I have this as well. Oh, is B? Are you okay, B? You're a bit stuttery for me as well, but...
Oh yeah.
Well,
I'm guessing that's because
I only have 2 monitors and something's overlapping that one, so...
Got ya. Well, it is what it is. Blocky Face McBlockyson is in town. Hi guys, welcome to the show. I'm wearing a t-shirt which you can't read, but it's in honour of my Sunday crew, because it's a D1. And for those who missed Sunday, we rolled 3 D1s in a row. They rolled 3 D1s in a row. It was insane.
Don't forget, either side of that was like 3s, 5s, 4s. It was...
I mean, I think it was 3 1s and then a 2. That was the first 4 rolls. I mean, it was absolutely horrendous. So yeah. I'm going to keep trying to work on this issue whilst we go, but we have to get these things started. Let's get the usual announcements and things out of the way. We have a competition, Gaz.
we do indeed. So yeah, whenever we roll a natural 1 on a d20 or a natural 20 on a d20, so that's when the dice actually shows 1 or 20, then I'll put crit win or crit fail into channel with a reason. After that, you can enter by putting hashtag crit win or crit fail, and you might win some money. There's more details, but you can look on the website for that.
For more details.
To be clear, to be
Head
fair,
to your local website.
You don't win the money today. That's at the end. There's a pot.
There is a pot which you can win. When what triggers that pot?
When either we reach $100 in the pot, or when it becomes Christmas, and each crit win increases the pot by $5, and each crit fail reduces the pot by $5. The pot is currently at $20. We started at 20 on Sunday, and it ended on 20.
There we go. I'm clear,
Largely
guys.
due to the... Yes, you are. largely due to those failures right at the beginning, as you mentioned.
Yeah, so 4 crit wins, 4 crit fails, basically is what happened. It was very exciting. But now we're not doing Sundays, we're doing Thursdays. But quickly, before we talk about Thursdays, let's talk about Fridays. Guys, are you joining me on the show tomorrow?
Yes. Yep. Nothing in my calendar.
So
If we have a Toxie, then we'll be doing some Eve, or if not, I may, if it works, play the intro sequence of Harry Potter. So I got Harry Potter 3 days early. It's so much fun.
I didn't know you had a 1490. I mean,
I
do
still
those 5 frames per second, do they really
recommended my settings at Ultra, and I'm playing it on high, and it is slick. Yeah, on the big one as well, on the big bastard.
this is Hogwarts Legacy, is it?
Hogwarts Legacy, maybe. Hogwarts
Is it
Legacy.
good?
I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it's really good fun. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, because, that's how we roll. Right now, we are now finally going to move on to talking about the important things in life, which is DJs and Dragons on a Thursday. A little zoom. So, first of all, I'm drinking... Oh, guys. So, because we're at sea, I'm drinking this.
Rum.
Oh, nice.
But look at that. It's even got
That's
a...
beautiful.
That is amazing. It's so good as well. Got it from the beer shop. So that's my drink this evening. I have... My new Christmas dice is something else that I have on the go, which look amazing. You see these little dragon skin dice here? This is what I've got for
they're
rolling this
gorgeous.
evening. Along with some of the miscellaneous ones. And I've got lots of backups. They're just over here. Just a few of the ones out of my new bag that I got for Christmas. We haven't done this show since Christmas, so we haven't been able to talk about all our exciting presents.
Yeah, mine are still the ones from last year, but they have all been trained, so good.
Okay, so... Oh, that's a bit annoying. Let me...
Oh yeah, and I have a cheat sheet.
Oh, wow.
Can't see the other side.
DM screen.
Yeah.
Everybody loves a DM screen. I have for my Sundays created a virtual DM screen in Evernote, which I'm having some fun getting around at the moment. My autofocus really doesn't want to work. Did it not switch my camera?
You
Am
look
I
a ton
blurry
better.
now?
No, you look a ton better.
It is my computer's messing with me, guys, tonight. Right, let's get started. Is there any other announcements before we jump in to tonight's special edition? Why is it not working? It's so frustrating. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you just zoomed out. Oh, zoomy zoom.
But I'm just trying to switch camera to the one that's controlling the dice, and it won't do it. Either way.
There it is.
There we go. I'm good. It's just buggered me a little bit, but I can't
Just power through it.
Yeah. We'll have blurry dice. I'll figure that out. Do you know what I need to do before I do all that figuring out? We're going to say hi to B. Hi, B.
Hi.
Welcome back. So you weren't here the last session. We missed you.
You were here in person. There was lots of swearing. It was fine.
No, the last session was when I got beat up by JD.
Oh, that's right. It was the one
Yes,
before
it
you
was the
missed.
session before the last session.
The session before the last session.
We've been on this ship for that long.
It's been such a long ride. Oh my goodness. Okay, so is there any other stuff? We've got no trailers, no any adverts. So I think we're good to go.
No NordVPN.
No NordVPN advert this week, though that was very good. So without further ado, I am going to shut that down.
I think we could sponsor the show through with Freakbee's t-shirt. Who's that on your t-shirt, Freakbee?
That's Helix.
Sponsored by DJ Helix.
Sponsored by Helix.
Hail the king. Anyway.
Welcome back. My name is Volo. We set sail on a new adventure, CJ and his crew. We were traveling north. He was traveling with me on the seas and the skies. When an old nemesis came a-knocking. Rat-a-tat-tat. Jalaxel was a pirate scorned. He had sent some of his men to track down our adventurers, and well, we do not know exactly what he was planning to do because it hasn't happened yet. After a brief sea battle, things took a stern turn. Yes, I've been practicing my ship metaphors. Their ship was boarded by Captain Dorian Bainfen and his men, and a fierce battle ensued. A never-winter standoff of sorts was in place, and Jax himself pulled a big trick out of his sleeve, tricking Dorian into thinking that Jalaxel was messaging him, slapping him in the face, and telling him to back off and to not hurt our adventurers. That is where we left our adventurers last year when we concluded. Now we continue with the story. And DM, it's over to you.
Right. Top of the round.
Are we going? Well, okay.
Wait.
I forgot we're in the middle of battle. Here we go. Let me get my right boat. Here we go. Boom. I'm excited.
And I think Glamreus finished the last round, didn't you? What did you do? I think it was you neutered a mage, didn't you?
Is that what I did? I know I did something. I know I'm still on the other ship. I know I haven't done.
Well, you haven't moved us out of the thing. I don't think you need to put us on the ship.
Ah, yes. Right.
So I thought the last thing that happened was I commanded, or I did my spell. I thought that's where we ended it.
No, we definitely finished at the bottom of the round.
Right.
Always
I
finish at
don't
the
know
bottom
what
of the
I
round.
did, but
I think you magic missiled and forced a shield from the mage,
Okay.
that sounds like something I would have done.
wasting his spell for the next round. Okay. So very pleased with yourself, aren't you, Glamorous? I would say. Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not going to say yes.
Right. Well, yeah, you got fairly high perception as a druid. Something we missed in the last a lot of the last campaign.
Yes, I do. Yes.
So
Yeah.
as you
Especially
say-
with my goggles on.
very high visual perception.
So just to put everyone in position, as I've now got the screen up, we do have Glamreus on ship number our ship. He's right here. I'm just clicking on that for the benefit of the viewers at home. Down here is the mage on the back of the ship. Here is a shark, whose nickname is Baby. We've called him that. He's Baby Shark. Over here we have the lovely Tixiros Chanjarajek. I never get it right.
Tangerajak.
There we go. And here we have what animal is that, Glamorous?
I believe it's a giant badger.
Which you pulled out of your sack of balls.
It's either that one or it's one of the ones I created as part of a swarm, but I think they all died, so I think this is the one out of my bag.
That is the one out of your bag,
This
yes.
is the very delightful and attractive Captain Jax. And you can't quite see it because it's behind our pictures. But effectively, if I was to move this just a little bit like this, you'll see that just here we have the lovely Captain Bainfen and his right-hand man, whose name I don't know. He is currently under a spell of Bane, as I believe, and also being completely butt-fucked by his boss, thanks to my fake video. /thing. So that's it. So we're at the top of the round. DM.
Hey, Glamreus, give me a perception check.
Okay. Always good to start. 11 plus 7, so 18, unless it's visual, in which case I get advantage.
It's not visual. Okay, so as all the commotion goes off, the explosions coming out of the cannons, the fight, the clattering of battle, you hear something. You hear the distant, quiet sound, a very high-pitched sound of sounds like one of the crew members, and you can kind of hear him say, "Oh my god, I've done it! I've done it!" And you hear in the background this chugga 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 as the boat starts to vibrate slowly.
Ah!
And you also, as you're listening to this, you hear a sound, a very familiar sound. You spent enough time in the bars of Waterdeep that you know this sound very well. It sounds like a chair being broken over someone's back. But why would there be a bar fight going on in a boat? Very puzzling.
I get my guess would be that the person that we locked in the toilet has got out of the toilet.
Who did we lock in
Is
the
there
toilet?
Is there still a person locked in the toilet? I think there is. Didn't we lock the traitor in the toilet?
I'm sure nothing bad will happen there. Right. Okay, so when we left this last, because we're now onto the Drow warrior, the one next to the captain. We had our captain very confused. See Jalaxel on the boat, and while this Drow was standing next to him, he literally saw this guy's face slapped. But by what? We don't know. So he's very confused right now about what's going on. So he is going to hold his action till he sees his cue from his captain. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to hold his action there. Which brings us down to the Drow Mage. Now, thanks to Glamreus killing all the DM's fun, I don't get to use any of the fantastic spells this guy has. He's limited now to a cantrip, so let's have a look and see what this guy's got.
So what is that? What is that next to him? Is that one of your other creatures? One of your spirit animals?
That is one of the 100 badgers that Glamreus dumped.
There was like 100 badgers, wasn't there? It was just badgers everywhere.
Oh my god, you killed half the crew just killing the badgers.
He's got an obsession with badgers, I think.
That'll do. Right. So, this guy, he can't use his spells. He's got shield up until the end of his turn. Yeah, which is going to end pretty soon. So, he is going to have to use a cantrip. So, I think Glamreus is a little out of range, and to be honest, he's not going to be attacking anyone else. There is an immediate threat in front of him. That is a badger. So, he's going to put his hand out, and a puff of green gas starts to emanate from his hand and just out right onto the badger as he uses poison spray. Right, so your badger needs to make a constitution saving throw, and I'll give you the DC. It's 12.
Come on, badger.
Okay.
We believe in you, badger.
Tell me what a badger's.
The best thing about that badger is he's doing not only what he was told to do, but what his verb of his name is. He is actually badgering the wizard at the back of the boat. His name is his name. It's a noun and a verb.
The question is it a giant badger like the other one, or is it a regular badger?
I think they're regular badgers because you're limited by the to a total
The spells,
challenge
yeah.
rating.
Yeah. In that case, I'll roll and then I'll try and figure out what its cons.
Yeah, let's see if it can get above a 12 straight. It did not get above
I was
a 12.
going to say, so probably not.
Do you have a +6 constitution? Does it have a con of 20?
I very much doubt it. The giant badgers is only +2, so
I think it's safe to say a regular badger, not known for its constitution.
No.
Right. So that's a straight D12 poison damage. I'm assuming it's not immune to poison.
Again, I'd assume
A
that would be
poison
right,
immune
yes.
badger.
Take 1 point of poison damage.
You rolled a 1! That's amazing.
The problem is I have absolutely no idea what its HP is.
Did you not put it on the token, DM?
Oh. Now, I have got 13 HP against mortals, so I think they are all giant badgers. Which one's it then? Yeah, my map isn't readable.
It had multi-attack, it's going to be that. Either way, 1 point, I'm fairly sure it's still up. So how much HP did you say it had?
Originally 13, one of
now
them
it has 12.
Well, one of them was down to 8, so I'm not sure if it's that one, given that only one's still alive.
Oh my god, he's a mage, he can't run. Attack level 2. Damn it. Okay, so that's the mage's turn.
It's
right, so that brings us down to Dorian Ben Fane, I believe was his name.
I think it's actually the badger's turn. For some reason, they've dropped off the turn order, but in my screenshot of the turn order, they were 16, just below the mage.
Yeah,
Come on,
they
badgers.
were on there twice. I know I removed one, so that might be my bad. So, oh, there they are.
Because they have their own turn for some reason, unlike the other one that
Yeah,
acts
it
on my
is
turn.
on there. It is on there. Yeah. So it is. Yep, it's the badger's turn next.
Right.
And like that, the shield drops. His AC drops by 5.
And a badger's
God damn.
about to bite him in the nuts.
So the badger's going to do multi-attack. So first of all, bite attack.
Oh god.
17 plus 3, 20 to hit.
Oh, god damn it. Let me have a look. No, he can't even shield. No, that hits.
That's 1 plus 1, so 2 points of piercing damage.
What is it with the 1 damage roll? It's a good job we're not
guy
doing
is crispy.
Badger.
This guy is
damage for
crispy.
1.
And then claw attack. Oh, probably not. 6 plus 3 is 9.
That's not going to do it.
I know he's a squishy mage, but even so.
Oh, he armor starts at like 11. No,
Yeah.
he's fine. Oh, but that's a bit close.
Nearly killed him with a badger.
Badger's going to still stay there, so he's at nice range. So, yeah.
Okay. So that brings us down to the captain, Dorian Gray. So when we last saw Dorian Gray, he had Phantasmal Force, and still does as far as I'm aware, have Phantasmal Force on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
He believes Captain Jalaxel has slapped him in the face. Right? He doesn't care that Jalaxel is there. He's confused, but he rationalizes it. Of course Jalaxel's there. He's everywhere. And he's told him, "You fool, I told you to take them alive." So that's what he's going to do. He turns around to the Drow Elite there, and he says, "You heard him. Take them alive. Non-lethal." So the Drow...
Out of curiosity,
Drow
they're inside the deck,
They
aren't
are
they? Not
inside,
on the
'cause
deck.
they
Yes,
have sunlight sensitivity. If they were anywhere else,
yes.
they'd be hitting you at disadvantage.
Yes, because the other mage was making clouds, but I kept hitting him, so he kept dropping the clouds. Yes.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So the elite warrior doesn't really get what's going on, but he gets non-lethal. Now, aim for the kneecaps. So he's gonna look outside. I think Orianti is. We're gonna shoot the guy with AHP. So we're gonna shoot Captain Jax. So let's have a go. What is this? He has a can't multi-attack, so he is going to shoot you with a crossbow.
Okay.
And that is a 16. Oh,
16 hits.
Plus whatever it is. Okay. So that is plus that. Okay, so that is 7 points of damage. So that's 7 points of piercing damage, if that makes a difference.
It does not.
And what does that put you on? So I can put it on your token because it's not there for some reason.
31.
31. Right. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Already pushed the button. The dice is a rolling. That is an 11, which succeeds.
Right. Does it?
Oh, it depends on what am I rolling for? Because I was rolling. I was rolling that for my spell.
What's your spell?
It's concentration. So that was my concentration check for my concentration spell. So I had to get above a 10. So that succeeded.
Okay.
So now I'll roll a constitution check for you.
Right, and this is
a
to see if you
13.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You struck off that poison crossbow stuck into your leg. You're fine. Right, so that just leaves us with the guy who is baned. No, that's a D4 off his roll, isn't it?
Bane is a weird one. Bane is a D4 off of all attack rolls. Attack with D4, subtract the number rolled from attack roll or saving throw. But, in fairness, you rolled higher than my AC without your bonus, so I don't imagine a D4 will make a difference.
No, that was the unbaned guy.
Alright, okay, yeah, so Bane guy.
So now it's the main guy, and he's going to aim squarely for your other kneecap.
Okay.
we're gonna take these people down, keep them alive. Right. We have got a natural 20.
Ooh.
I'm so tempted to shatter your kneecap. Oh, am I that evil a DM?
Yes, yes, you are.
What do you think? Walks for a limp until he can get regeneration going and speed down to 25? Am I that evil? Oh, no. Okay, right. But that is... What is that? So that is... So that's 20 points, doubled.
40.
Is that
Have you got
40,
anything
is
to-
that 40 points of damage?
Yes. Have you got anything that can stop that?
I will use my tattoo and half that.
I think you've already used your tattoo.
Oh, you're joking.
I actually think of the murder mystery you used your tattoo.
Yeah, that's in the
somewhere,
same day, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my inventory, my Shadowfell tattoo is currently... Oh, that's ticked to use it. And then I've got it ticked. I've got... Charges is, notched, which means I have... No, I've got, one charge used. There you go, I have used it. So then there's nothing I can do, I don't think. I was just looking at my stuff, because I'm just kind of like... I've just come in, and you've just hit me twice. Despite the fact I told you not to attack, but, you played it.
It's non-lethal damage. You're very
40
much...
fucking points of damage is not non-lethal damage! That's ignoring a fucking spell! But anyway...
Using.
Anyway.
So it may be non-lethal damage, but I'm fucking dead!
Right.
It's not non-lethal at all, is it?
Are you unconscious?
Yeah. Which, before we get to his turn, I could theoretically die from dice rolls, so it's not exactly fucking non-lethal damage, but I'm down.
Right. Okay.
I don't know. I think if it is non-lethal, I don't think you have to do death saves, do you?
You wouldn't. Anyway. So with that, a poor Captain Jax. Both kneecaps shattered, on the floor, bruised and bloodied, unconscious again. Bit like Arlo, but not asleep. And with that, darkness fades around you, Jax. The light seems to fade from view. And can you stop the music for a second? With that, the light fades from view.
Ooh.
You open your eyes, and you no longer seem to be on the ship. As you look up, see the canopy of trees, mist overhead, mist around you, in a small glade in a forest you've never seen before. As you look around, see in front of you. If I can get this. And you might
Jax, you might want to put roll 20 on focus.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you see in front of you the Traveler. Stares at you, judging, waiting for you to speak. Why have you come before me, my child?
Well, I appear to have come a cropper in combat. I expected to have more fun times with you. I didn't expect to be taken so quickly. I've got a lot to do.
Did I not give you boons? Did I not give you power? Why have you fallen so easily, my child?
I may have upset the wrong people with my hijinks, and it would seem that they brought quite a few reinforcements. I feel that my party will overcome, and I may end up back, hopefully soon, but maybe not if I'm here.
Is that what you wish? To continue the dance? To continue the mischief?
Oh,
to continue...
most definitely.
And what would you give to continue this song? Would you continue to be my disciple?
Yes. I've enjoyed following. I mean, there's no real teachings, I suppose, but I've certainly enjoyed my new way of life. Both.
Would you continue to do my will?
Yes.
Would you continue to serve me? Unquestioningly?
Yes.
Then tell me this, young Jax. What is your name? For names have power. Not CJ. Not Carl. Not Jax. What is your true name?
I mean, I've been known by many names throughout my life. I'm not sure if I've got one real name. There's Zed Ignacio, who I am right now. There's Jax, the boy in the streets. There's Captain Jax. There's only one.
We all have true names. Here, my child. Let me help you. And as the traveler outstretches his arm, you get a vision in your head. Would you like me to describe it, or do you want to?
I'll do it. So I'm young. I don't know how. I look up and it's everything's big. The world seems so big, so fresh, so new, and I'm just laying there, and I feel like I've just woken up. And there's an old woman, and she's laughing. And she looks across to someone who is out of my vision, and she goes, "See, he's always sleeping, my boy. Always sleeping. That's why we call him Z. 'Cause he's always sleeping like little Zeds above his head." And then I come back to her.
Yep. The traveler smiles. I see. And as you look at him, the smile that he's got is it's not a caring smile or a playful smile. It's the smile of a jackal who knows its praise in its teeth. It says names have power here. Power you perhaps do not yet understand, but it is no consequence. Tell me this, Jax. Do you wish to return? Do you wish for my boon? Do you wish to bind yourself to me?
Yes.
Then the bargain is struck.
I have unfinished business. I need to save my friend, and I need to get my vengeance.
Bargain is struck. The pact is made. And with that, just jump back. With that, Captain Jax, as you open your eyes on deck, your wounds are healed. Your shattered knees repaired themselves. Your health, your spell slots, all of that. You are as fresh as
yes! I just had to sell my soul for a long rest.
In fact, you feel strange. Your body starts to change as you morph into the outward appearance of your inward turmoil. Your cloak turns black. Your hair grows long. You stand up and you feel the power coursing through your hand, almost almost like you were a level 8 something or other. The power coursing through your hand as you raise it out in front of you, not knowing what will happen. Roll me a d4.
I'm doing this fucking thing with real dice, so just bear with me whilst I do this. Head into here and push my button. My heart's going, guys. This is crazy. Oh my god. I can't find a D4. Of course, I said to myself, I'm pulling out a D4 because I know I need one. Can you see this? It's black. I'm not sure if you'll see it. That's a 4.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
You can't see it on the camera, but yeah.
As you hold your hand out, right, and this all takes place in 6 seconds, by the way, so use your imaginations here. As you hold your hand out, a wind starts to swirl. From the bodies on deck, blood starts to fly around your hand and crack onto the floor into the shape of a summoning circle made of blood. And like that, the boat, the wood, seems to crack down, just opening inwards that circle into what must be a plane of hell or something. And out of that hole, a poor, blackened, furry slams onto the deck.
No one can see my face. It's like...
As it pulls itself out, and you recognise this. You've seen it before in a tower in Waterdeep. And I've got that on the wrong goddamn layer. There we go. As a Bulgara pulls itself out from wherever that goddamn plane was. You innately understand that somehow you've got a connection to this. That somehow, if only you could will it, you could control this beast. What do you do?
I will it.
Also, update Twitch.
Update Twitch. Twitch. Boom. There we go.
Right, and I'm just going to read a little quick thing on this, and that is there, and that is...
So I will it, and I will it to attack the two things that just shot at my kneecaps.
Right, okay, so I need you to... Right, no, that needs to make a charisma saving throw. Okay, so give me your best charisma roll. What is it? What's it trying to save against?
What I'm rolling? Am I rolling? Am I?
Yeah, and this isn't your deception. This is pure charisma roll.
So this is a charisma roll.
You are commanding this thing, controlling it by sheer force of will.
18.
Right. 17.
Oh.
Right.
Attack the bad guys. Wait,
struggles.
the other bad guys, not us.
It struggles. It writhes, but it knows that you are its master, and it moves forward. Right. Now, I've got to remind myself what this thing can actually do. There we go on that. Oh, goddamn. Right. Captain Jax, do you... Oh, my God. What can I do? I tell you what, Captain Jax, look up... look it up. It's called B-A-R-L-G-U-R-A. Bulgara. Bulgara.
B-A-R what?
B-A-R-L-G-U-R-A.
I got about 3 of those letters right.
Balagura. Sorry. Right. So there you go. You've got a stat block. What is it doing?
Monster stat block, D&D. So it's going to run forward. I'm going to command it to go forward, and I am just going to let it go. It's going to go reckless.
A running leap? Is it going reckless?
It's going to go reckless, so it gains advantage on all melee attacks. And then it is going to multi-attack Captain Benfane.
I don't think it's got multi-attack, has it?
It has on my one. I've got multi-attack, which is
Yeah, the one I've got's got it on.
3 attacks.
Yeah.
1 with its bite, 2 with its fists.
All right, let me
Each
just
with
get
a
the right
plus
one.
7. Each with a +7 to attack. So shall I roll?
1 second while I get the right one up. No, I don't accept. Go away.
See, what I did was I moved my cam source for this around. And now I need to fix it.
Right, yeah, just roll.
Okay, so I'm pulling out the big 20. That is a 2, so it misses with its first attack, even with its +7. Then I rolled a 7 + 7 is 14 against Ben Fane.
Right, 14 is... I'm pretty sure it's not going to do it for him. Nope.
And then I rolled, that's a 6. So no, he missed on all 3 attacks. I'm pathetic with my new monster.
I'm guessing he's still just fighting your control a bit.
He's fighting my. That's it. He's fighting me a little bit. He's not going for it as big as he could. Oh no, it's reckless. They were all with advantage. Ah! So the first attack, therefore, is his advantage will be 11 + 7 is 18. The second advantage,
yep.
It would be a 1, so that would still be the 6. That would still be the 13. So 118, 113, and another 1. Wow. So I hit once. 18 is the highest.
So the first one would have been its bite attack. So that is 2d6 + 4 piercing damage.
2d6 + 4. That is 10 points of damage.
Okay, and he is definitely starting to look bloodied. Right. Okay, so you were going out of turn, but you are sitting there right now between the Badger and Oriandai. Do you have any bonus actions or reactions?
So we've just moved my turn. Okay, no, that's
for this round of combat.
Yeah, it makes sense. So if I'm using my full turn, I will. I'm not sure what I've got left. Just gonna go to actions and bonus actions. I've used all my bardic inspirations. Oh no, do I get them all back?
You are completely refreshed. Long rest.
Nice. So I will hit my long rest button, which will take me 2 seconds, and then that will do everything.
Should
long
probably
rest.
take very far off of you as well while I'm thinking about it.
So I will, at that point, who's up next in the... I will look across to Toxeros, and I will just look, and I will just give him I'll just say, he's with us. We got some new power! And I'll give him inspiration.
Cool, thank you.
Oriandai's turn. Oriandai.
Oh, I didn't realise she was next. Shit. Okay, well, sorry, Ariandai.
Okay. Just
Oriandai.
on the deck.
You are a paladin. Paladins aren't
Oh,
necessarily
shit.
goody two-shoes. They are not necessarily goody two-shoes, but a lot of them tend to frown upon the abyssal, upon the demonic.
Summoning demons.
And what you just saw can only be described as a blood ritual. That's how the spell works as well, by the way. But that is not something that you were really expecting to see from Jax. It is really going to rub you the wrong way as a character. But what you do with that is up to you.
Well, I kind of like Jack because he's cool and all, so I'm not going to do anything to him. Plus, I'm still laying on the floor, not moving. I need help. Can I heal myself?
You can actually.
I
Healing
can.
hands, yeah.
With cure wounds.
Oh, lay on hands.
Lay on. Let me find it.
Lay on hands is like the archetype paladin thing.
It'll be in your features and traits, probably. But it should also be in your actions. If you go actions, it'll be one of your actions. How about that, guys?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realise that. Oh, you got a pool of 30 hit points you can just give out.
Paladins,
That's
yeah.
nice.
See that?
Yeah.
I don't see lay on here.
So you either need to scroll about halfway down your action, no, well, more than that, about 2/3 of the way down your actions, or go to features and traits.
And it's lay on hands.
Yep. So you can dosh out up to 30 points of healing to anyone in bits and pieces. You know, you can use 5 at a time to cure diseases, things like that. Or you can just go, whack, I am now 30 points better off than I was before.
Yeah, I need to be 30 hit points though.
Right,
Better
so
than I was before.
Well, find that, knock it off, and you are now on 38 hit points. It's very respectable.
Is that is that an action or a bonus action, Lay on Hands?
Right. It's an action.
Okay, so you still have a bonus action if you want to do something with your bonuses. You can click on bonus action on your screen to see what those are.
Who needs help? Maybe I can help them somehow.
I think you've got Hunter's Mark, Thunderous Smite, Magic Weapon, and you've used Misty Step at least once. Where are your spells?
Is that the other thing that's on Matey? Did she cast Hunter's Mark on him? His 2 marks are going to be Fairy Fire and Pain.
the thing that you've got going on him.
Presumably, Lay on Hands doesn't
Bane-
count as a spell, so she can still cast a spell.
She's not really a spellcaster. She's only got
it's
like
an
2 spell
ability,
slots.
not a spell.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Well, she's got more than that, but anyway.
Okay, cool.
I'm
Go
just
for
saying,
it.
from a technicality point of view, Lay on Hands isn't a spell, is it?
No.
By the looks of it. Excellent. There you go.
You want to make a paladin now, don't you? I was like, ooh.
Yes. I'm thinking that might be my next character.
Who am I doing what to?
Okay, so the best you can do is maybe move, because you've used your main action, so you can't attack. So you can maybe move, or if you wanted, you could put Hunter's Mark on someone. Other than that, there's not a lot left, because you've used your main action.
Yeah, you
I
sort of
think I'll
healed
move
yourself
out
as your
the
action.
way. I'm gonna move out the way.
Okay, so move where you want to, within, I think it's 30 feet.
So
Ish.
that green thing in front of the screen there, that's the door. So if you were to move up against the door, they wouldn't have line of sight on you. If you moved like either side of it. So basically 1 square to your right, or there. That's it. And that's like against the wall. That's safe.
So now you're hidden.
Hiding.
Okay,
Well,
so
except for the
out of
caster,
sight.
but the caster's kind of...
The
Busy.
caster's hanging on for dear life by his fingernails. Okay, so Toxeros.
So, I am going to use my bonus action first to extend my unarmed strike by 30 feet, I think. My plan is to move into line of sight to here, and then take on the captain. This is what I'm planning.
Remote punch!
Yeah.
For when your HP is at 5.
For when my HP is at 5. I'm playing the tactical game now. So I'm hoping that by moving 5, 10, 15 feet, I can see enough past our big boy to hit the guy at the back.
He's a large creature, which means he's going to be pretty hard to hit behind, and he's not a willing creature either. He's not your friend. He's not going to duck out the way to let you hit him.
How about 20? Can I go in there and go sort of 25 feet there?
Right, so you actually can go pretty damn far, can't you?
He's got
Yeah,
40,
I've got
you're 50?
45 feet.
45, Jesus.
So that's
Right.
25 feet. So
You need
I've
to move
still
at
got
least
20
one more square to get a clear
That's
shot. of him.
fine. So I'm going to go over there then. So that's what's that? 30 feet.
So tempted for the Bulgara to take an attack of opportunity on you. No, he's not your friend. he's barely hanging on. and
He's
he's
my
gone.
friend.
And so then what I'm going to do is, using my bonus action, I am going to do my first attack at range as an unarmed strike.
Okay.
And that's a 15.
Plus,
It's only plus 6, I think. So 21.
only plus 6. That's going to hit.
Okay, and that's 1d6 plus 3 damage. So let's get some of those little squarey ones out. That's 2 plus 3, which is 5, which is terrible.
Okay.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my second attack, which is a 4.
Boom.
What does inspiration do?
You can
You can
roll
add
a
D8.
D8.
So potentially you could get 12 plus 7 is 19.
6.
Or
Okay,
plus
you know
6, so
what? I'm just
18
gonna
at
use it.
best. So the
Yeah,
question
right.
is, do you think his AC is lower than 18? And how are you willing to
How
try?
well do you think you'd roll that D8? Do it.
Let's find out.
Oh, shit!
6 plus 6, I've got 12.
You know the good news with my inspiration?
I get to
If
keep
you
it.
fail, you keep it.
Okay, so they were my 2 attacks.
And your
now
bonus
I've used-
action.
I've used my bonus action, so now I'm going to get the hell out of dodge.
You got-
So 5, 10, 15. So I'm just round the door.
Right, and I completely forgot, so we'll just do it quickly now. This guy, the captain, has riposte. When a creature attacks him with a melee attack and he misses, he gets to attack back with his reaction. So we'll do that quickly.
Okay.
So that is that.
Is that on the Bulgara?
It is, and that is going to be a... Where's his plus hit? Well, it's definitely going to hit because it's at least a 19. That's it. No, it's a 21. Okay. So 21, Bulgar, that is rapier, so that is... Where's the goddamn D8 when you need it? There they are. That's 9 off the Bulgara. So he still has 59 hit points.
He does have 59 hit points.
Wow.
Okay, right. So that was just a bit of nonsense there. That takes us down to not Captain Jax, but to Glamorous, who's wondering what sounds he's hearing behind him and whether he should do something about that or continue what he's doing here.
I was going to say, so there's a whole lot of what the hell is going on here? I just saw Captain Jax, what looks like die, come back up, sparkling like an angel, cast a hell beast out.
As I was brought back up, I floated in the air for a second.
Robed, long-haired, sort of drifter type.
Oriandai was on the floor bleeding, and then all of a sudden also bounces back up with nearly full health.
By the way,
She's still
Oriandai,
looking battered.
you ever heard of a thing called a magical effect? So Oriandai, when she used Lay on Hands, right, being a dragon, she doesn't really have wings, but a pair of white, angelic, ethereal wings just poofed out of her when she did that before fading away.
So yes, I'm very much up. What the hell is going on here? But anyway, so I'm going to bonus action tell the owlbear to go. Oh, sorry, not the owlbear, the badger, which has 30. Is that enough?
Check the
Battle badger.
Cool. The meta gaming pigeon.
The badger
can't do that. So I, to be honest, I was very much when you'd just gone down. I was like, shit, I need to do something on this ship. Yeah. But if I don't do something over there, I knew you were all on extremely low health. However, I've just seen you all get back up, so I'm like, okay, right, owlbear.
Giving you turning on a dime right now.
Giving it autonomous actions to carry on doing stuff after, but essentially attack the drow, then attack Jaxel, and then just help whatever way you can.
Right, so as a DM, because you might not know what's going on if you go downstairs, I'm going to have to get you to be really specific. He must first attack the captain. If the captain is not available, he must attack the other guy.
No, the other way around. He's going to attack the other guy, then the captain.
Other guy first, then the captain.
And help is a very broad term. You need to be more specific. At best, you could say defend Toxie or something like that.
Yeah, okay, let's do that because Toxie is on low HP. So yeah, let's go with that. So yeah,
okay,
attack in that order, and then effectively be a pet dog for Toxie. So yeah, stand by Toxie and attack whoever Toxie attacks.
On how much you can realistically tell a badger to do.
Tell the path, yes, yeah. Essentially, attack bad guys is the thing.
Yes.
I think it's going to die soon anyway. So.
Attack bad guys. The first thing it does is attack me.
Okay, so you're going to attack your badger.
Yep. So it's going up to the non-named drow.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't got any things on it, and it's not getting a big monkey attacking, whatever. So, right, and we attack with bite attack. That is probably not going to hit. That's a 9.
Suck.
It is not going to hit.
No. But the claw attack is likely to on a dirty 20.
That is definitely going to hit.
Okay. So that is 2d4 plus 1. That is 4 plus 1, so 5 points of badger claw.
It's not nothing. It's not nothing. Yeah, they're getting chipped away.
It's not nothing.
Okay, Glamorous, what are you doing?
So that was bonus action. Main action before I go down, just because I've been doing it every single turn. One more volley of magic missiles against the caster. That's my bloody inventory. There we go.
I'm hoping you don't need to attack anything if you walk down the stairs then.
Well, not this turn,
we'll
yeah.
see.
So I'm just going to do that, then I'm going to head down. So
Yeah.
We shall see. So that's 3.
Is this with the wand?
Why haven't I? This is with the wand.
Okay, so without even breaking a beat, he has to shield. So the magic missiles do nothing because it would kill him.
I thought he had no spell slots left.
He's got spell slots to spare. He's just he couldn't use a spell last turn because he.
Plus, he'd already used his
shield.
reaction.
So that kills his spell casting ability again, but nullifies that.
Yep, okay, so let's mark another one of them off. And then where on earth are the stairs down?
And bump, 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 bum.
Oh my goodness.
So,
So the middle one is
the stair downs?
There we go.
So it's the middle one
yeah,
where we are at the moment. That's so good. You've even put things in the right place. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're the stairs down, aren't they?
Yes.
They are.
Right, so this is the thing. I don't think I'm going to get down in one go anyway.
That's what he said.
Because that's 15. So then
So
that'd
that's
be
gonna put you
25. Yeah. So yeah, that's my movement. I don't have an awful lot of movement. I'm small.
Okay,
Next time
so-
I may have to dash, but
So the captain, who has been doing absolutely nothing this time, is following you. And will aid you as a companion, NPC companion, that you can bonus action command by shouting at her. "You bloody useless captain! Anyway, so they're going to be following you. What you can see as you go down the stairs is you can see Volo unconscious on the ground in a pile of tattered wood that looks like it probably once upon a time used to be a chair. He's kind of groaning on the ground. And and as you look up, you do see, I can just get onto the right layer. God damn it. There we go. So you do see that drow from earlier. You do see him just quickly running down the stairs. Get the point. So he's... Come on, right layer. There we
Heading
go.
toward the
So he's
engine room.
running down the stairs. So I'm just going to chuck him in the middle there and take him off the layer.
Okay.
Right. So that essentially is the end of your turn, unless you've used your
Yep.
bonus action. It's your main action. You've moved. You can't
yeah, I've
reaction.
done just about everything. Yeah.
There we go. So let's bring us back to the main screen.
So at the end of the first round, guys, that was exciting. Small break, I think. A small 2 second, because that was an hour.
It was a long round.
It was an
to be fair,
hour.
there was a fair bit of intro, whatever.
There was a fair
and
bit of
there was a whole
intro.
and there was a cutscene.
Big cutscene. Do you know what the crazy thing is, right? Is I hadn't mentioned this to the DM, and I haven't mentioned this to the DM. I'm sure I haven't. But I was already gonna talk to him like over the next. I didn't know when we were due to level. I was gonna say that I think for my next level I want to take Warlock, and as my patron I'm gonna take that. And I have never mentioned that to him. And then that just happened. I'm like,
Weird man.
how the fuck did he read my fucking mind? I was talking to someone at Christmas, I can't remember who it was. I was like, yeah, I think I'll throw a level of Warlock in there because I kind of want that like Traveller as my
I was actually a
patron.
little bit worried because I thought you were going to want to throw a level of Wizard in there at some point.
No, I was gonna go Warlock because Warlock's charisma based, and I thought,
Yeah.
you know what? If I get a few, I'm not sure, but there's a couple of spells that I quite like in the Warlock tree, and I thought it could really help me out, like Armor Agathis and things like that.
Well,
so I was
before we
contemplating it.
disappear, right, with the level, you gain you gain one spell, but you know how it works. You can change one out, change one in. But you get to choose from the Warlock tree.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look. I want to make sure I'm doing that this level, but I probably will now, for the sake of story, rope that in and then take the, and then I'll get Eldritch Blast and shit, which is exciting.
Yeah, there we go. So JJ's going to do some stuff after session, but we will see you after the break.
That was so fucking crazy. Oh my god. Right, let's. I can't even find the trans button. Here we go. Oh my goodness. So I was just showing my boys, and I'm sorry, welcome. It's a pirate's life for me, everybody. I was just telling everyone, but not you guys, because you were muted, that my beer is called A Quest for Coin, which is really apt. So I'm currently on a quest for coin whilst drinking my pirate rum. We're a proper band of adventurers, we are. But yes, I'm excited. Wow. So, warlocks, demons, it's all kicking off on these boats, and possibly a boat that's about to take off without us on it. DM, it's over to... Oh, he's gone.
He's
DM,
around.
it's over to you. Let me see what this beer tastes like.
Right, so we're back to the top of the round. So the question is,
Good.
does he attack a battle badger? Or does he attack a huge, hulking demon? Right, I'm actually going to roll a d20. I'll say less than a 5 he attacks the badger, because I don't think that's realistic. And it's a 7. Yeah, okay, so he is going to, I think for melee range, yes, he has a multi-attack. So he's going to 1, 2, and that is a no and a nope. That is... Yep, they're both. No, he did absolutely nothing. What a waste of space. That was his turn. Drow Mage. He's just going to continue to hold his hand out, trying to drown this giant badger in toxic slime. Okay, so you need to give me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Come on, Badger. We believe in you, Badger.
Right.
No.
Right,
Is it another
That's
1
2.
point of damage?
let's see. Fuck, it's 2 points of damage. Oh, God.
The most poison-resistant badger in the world.
So yes, even if it was 8 and it's now down to 7, now it's down to, what did you say, 2?
2.
So
That's 2 points of damage.
Yeah, so it's now down to 5. Yes.
It is now bloodied.
God, this spell could kill it
Is
in
this
one
true?
shot, and it's not working. It's just not working. And he can't do anything else. So that takes us round to El Capitan. And what is he going to do? Right, so he is going to multi-attack. So he gets, 2 of those. And that's going to be 1 hit for... Let's see. Going to be, if I can find the dice, 1 hit for 10 points of damage, so that takes that guy down to 49. And then lastly, attack with his dagger. Let's see. Oh, right, okay, what is his plus? Yep, that's definitely going to hit. Okay, so that is d4 plus 4, so that's nothing. And that is 6. Right, so that guy is down to 43. There we go.
Your big baby's being hurt, but still not hurt. Now, you
Right,
missed the badger out against the sorcerer again. Not that it really matters.
It doesn't matter, but go for it.
Because his shield have gone down. That's the nice thing. The badger's just after his turn. So. 15 plus 3, 18.
Ooh.
That is, his shield is down because it's after his turn. That will hit.
Excellent. That's a d6. And that's a 6 plus 1, 7 points of damage.
I don't want to do this.
I can't believe that's been killed just by badgers.
Wow.
Oh, and
Badgers are
magic
magic
missiles.
missiles.
But the magic missiles have done no damage. He's just shielded every time and then been
This is
attacked by
true.
badgers.
This is true. Yeah, I was just keeping this guy at bay. So, yes, right. So that was a bite attack. So yeah, the badger just jumps up and goes for the groin. It's
Oh crap! I forgot. You've still got your Bane on the El Capitan.
I do.
Yeah. Do you want to roll a d4?
Yeah. I'll just do that here. That is a 4.
And still wouldn't have made a difference. But
I
anyway,
didn't think it would.
but he's going to use his legendary action to attack again since the Battle Badger just had his turn.
Okay.
Right. So. Okay, and he gets.
This time minus off 1.
Right, so he's going to use his rapier, not his daggers. And wow, that you're taking his 3 down to a 2.
But it misses now.
Yes. Right, and that was a bit of a waste of a legendary action. Right, Orianti.
Right. What are we doing now? Okay, I'm over there. And I'll
Oriandi, the
what to do.
You're a bit quiet, Oriandi.
chaos is erupting around you, Oriandi. Demons have flown out. Battle badgers are killing wizards. Toxic Ross is just throwing air punches, and God knows what's happening to the giant badger that just ran in after everything. What are you doing? And somehow,
Scratching my head like, okay.
and you haven't noticed this,
God.
but Glam Reyes, who's still on that layer, has disappeared somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anyone was paying attention to me.
Get in there and get fighting, woman.
I'm hiding in a corner, so I can't see a whole lot except for the stuff that's in front of me there. Okay, is anybody hurt? I mean, can I heal anybody else, or?
I think you're all out of healing,
Done. Okay.
more or less.
Yeah, you gave it all to yourself.
Technically, you could use.
Who's in front of me?
Actually, you do have Cure Wounds, which you could, if you wanted to, cast at level 2. At maximum, that would heal someone by 19, although it's just as likely to heal someone by 5.
Could use some healing.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh, I could use some healing.
Okay, I'll cast some stuff on Toxeros.
It's a touch spell, so you would have to go up and get close and give him some touching.
Wow, chicka wow wow.
Put your finger in his ear. Heal.
You say put my finger in his ear?
Yeah, like heal. That's how you. I mean, that's you have to decide how you want to heal. Maybe that's your healing motion.
All right. What is it? Cure wounds.
Yeah.
Cure wounds.
Okay, so I'm standing next to Toxeros. How much can I heal him for, or does it depend on what I roll?
It would depend on what you roll.
It's on what you roll, and are you casting it at first or second level?
How many spell slots does Ariandai have?
Too many people talking at once. What happened?
So you need to decide first whether you cast it at first level, which you've got 4 spell slots and you've not used any, or at second level that you've got 2 spell slots and you've used 1, so there's only 1 left.
So first level is probably fine, and then
First
roll
level is
whatever it
1d8
says.
plus 3.
There you go. So roll 1d8.
Okay. So, okay, 1d8. Hey, Toxeros, you gotta heal up.
Thank you very
What'd
much.
you roll?
That was
A roll a 3. That's like just a little.
Oh, plus what?
3 plus 3.
That's
Plus
6
3,
points
so
of
6.
healing, Toxie.
that'll do nicely. Thank you.
You're in double digits at least now, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Just.
I'm at 11. I'm at 11 points.
There you go.
Good. That's right. What is that? All I can do now?
Yes, because I think your other ones are spells, so you couldn't use them as bonus actions.
Okay.
So just
Right.
get back in cover if you want. You have enough space to get back in that little corner out of the way. And then you can go in and do
behind
some
Toxie
damage
or
later.
whatever.
Go and hit some shit.
I
But
can
not
sit
but
in
not
this
my friend,
corner
not
over
my
here.
demon friend.
That's the corner, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
It is indeed.
Snuggle up in the corner with Toxeros.
I mean, I'm standing there trying to, guard him, and he's.
That's
he's
it.
a kid.
Guarding him. Just
You gotta be there for family.
yeah. Right, next up. Speaking of family, Toxeros, you're up.
No, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's have some fun with El Capitan again.
Yep.
Do you say he's baned at the moment?
Yes.
He is.
But that's
which
just a
means-
minus on attack rolls.
And saving
Saving
throws.
throws if you have something that he needs to save
Okay,
against.
so again, I'm going to activate my bonus extended reach, and then I'm going to melee him with a 14 plus 6, which makes it 20.
It's going to hit.
Okay, I will do 1d6 plus 3 damage, which is 5 plus
Nice.
3, which is 8.
You just hit him with your bonus.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he's literally got this Bulgar just biting down on his shoulder, and he's just, you can just see his chest go doosh, doosh, by with these air punches.
And then oh my fucking life.
It's the first natural one of the evening, everybody.
Right.
Crit fail. Do you want to tell
roll-
everyone what to do, Gaz?
Well, the bottle tell them.
Oh, the butt? Your butt will tell them. There you go, guys. Follow the butt. Carry on, DM.
Okay, Toxaros. Roll a d6. On a 1, 2, and 3, you've hit the Badger. On a 4, 5, or 6, you've hit the Bulgara.
Shit.
Hit the Badger, roll for damage.
Thank fuck for that, because you do not want to hit the big fucking demon.
That would be a 3 + 3, that's 6.
I think the Badger may be down.
How many hit points has the Badger got, Glam?
5.
Down.
But I think that frees Glam up for another bag of tricks.
Okay,
Yes,
then
this is true. Potentially.
I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to GTFO my ass out of there.
He's like, in. Psychic punch, get the fuck out.
Absolutely get out.
Monks, rogues, they love that stuff. Right, Captain Jax. First of all,
Yes. I knew I wouldn't get to go. It's like, I have to do... I have to do what I'm told first.
you need to make a charisma saving throw to maintain control over your Bulgara.
Done. That is a 17.
And we have got a 16.
Oh, Jesus. It's close rolls, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. So, he's still under my control. Do I do anything, or does he just keep following my instruction from before?
While he's under your control, he will follow your instruction. If he
loses,
being under
then
your
he
control,
attacks like the
then
he
something
attacks
else
the
will
nearest
happen.
people. Is what I did. I read it. So, but then he might end up attacking us. But that's fine. We'll just get back on our boat. I am tempted to just say tear this boat down, tear this motherfucker down. But I'm going to leave him doing what he's doing so I can do my spells. So at this point, I am those guys have been really attacked, right? How is Captain Banfane looking?
Bloodied.
So I'm gonna use my action.
By the way, you have used 1 level 4 spell slot. Although I believe you have 2 at level 8.
Right. Okay. Cool. So I haven't leveled up, so I'll leave that at that. So I'm going to use my action to speak, and I am going to say, Captain, this can all be over. You just need to bend the knee to a new lord and sail under my flag. That, or my demon will tear your head off your shoulders.
Roll me a persuasion check.
With advantage?
No.
Okay.
Do it so I can see it, because
I was about to roll the dice and I realised can you see it in you can see it in Roll20, yeah? Not Roll20, D&D Beyond. So I'm pushing my persuasion, yeah? Boom, pushed it. Wow. That's a 26!
Holy shit.
I mean, he's got a big fucking demon attacking him. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Glamreus. Right, so we haven't... Let's just jump back for a second. So we haven't dealt...
Are you going to actually have the demon attack this turn?
Well, that
The demon is doing his own thing, isn't it? I don't have to... I can't control that.
But I'd assume it would act on your turn. Before, what I'm saying is, so we can finish that whole turn before we go down to...
So, I mean, I would probably... What I would probably do, to emphasise my point, is I would probably say what I said after it had attacked.
Okay, so
let's let it... So it's going to do 3 attacks, 2 on the drow, and 1 on the captain.
Okay, roll me the first 2.
It's going to go reckless, which means you'll get advantage on him. I won't roll dice. Oh, I don't have a plus... Do I have a +7? Because if I have a +7, that makes it really easy. I do. So I'll just roll with my +7, because then all the attacks are in... I can just show you them. So that's the first roll is a 2, but then the advantage roll is a 16 + 7 is 23. So the first attack, which is the bite, is on... That's on the captain, and the 2 claw attacks on the drow is a 20, but with advantage, that would be still a 20. And then another attack, which is a natural 1. But don't worry about that natural 1, because that's going to be overwritten by a 16. So all 3 attacks hit.
Okay,
20
roll me damage on the drow to the north. So your two not claw attacks, I think it is.
So the claw attack's just to load up the character sheet. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Summon demon.
D10 plus 4.
A
So two
D10.
D10s plus 8.
Oh, I get to roll my new crystal dice. Oh my goodness, I even got it out.
And we can't see
This
it
is
because
how
your camera hasn't
pretty.
changed.
This is so
My
pretty.
God, I can't read that.
You really won't be able to read it, but I will roll it. The thing is, my camera is really blurry, but I'll give it a go, and I won't lie. Let me switch that camera on just for you, DM.
Wait, guys, that is how you deceive. You know, that is a deception check right there with it.
So that was a 7 on the. You can see that just about. It's a 7. It may look like a 1, but it was a 7.
Die there.
I just see black.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I can do? Let me see if I can make the background a different colour. That might help. Let's make it white. I don't know how to fix it, guys. It's bullshit because I had a small issue with the camera. Everything was good at the start, and then everything went to tits. So
Right,
the first
go,
one
go,
was a
go.
7. Can you see that one? No?
Oh my God.
No,
That
okay.
dice is banned
That's
from
a
future
3,
play.
and that's the last one was a 6. So a 6, 3. Oh, so the 3 different damage. Oh, are they all a D10, by the way?
No. So the first
Okay.
2 was 10 overall plus 8, so that's 18. So he's going to go down to that, and then to.
Okay, so then what's the next dice roll? And
So the
I'll
two
do the next
fists are
ones
D10.
in I will get rid of that.
2d6 plus 4.
So I'm now rolling 2. Is that both attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, bear with
No,
me.
the
a sec.
fists were the thing you had 2 of, so the 2 with the 2d10.
So what am I rolling, people? Just tell me what I'm rolling.
You've only got 1.
D6. The bite attack that hits 2d6.
Boom. There you go, I'll just do it in there. Oh, it's a 6 and a 5! That's 11 points of damage. Oh, it's not, and that should show on
Well,
the camera.
11 plus 4, so 15.
There we go.
How do you want to do this?
And that's on. Is that on the drow? Yeah.
Yes.
He's gonna bite his
No,
head
no,
off.
no,
Oh,
no. No, that was the captain.
no, I did 1 attack on the. Oh, so I did 1 attack on the captain and 2 attacks. So the 1
I
attack was
have
the.
15 health left.
Oh no! Okay, so before I get to say anything, so I then won't use my action to do that. Actually, I will, but I will do it on the other guy. So he's gonna bite the captain's head off.
Oh my God.
He's just gonna grab it and just rip his head off, and then I'll say what I just said to the drow. I'll say, "You can bend the knee to me, and you could be the new captain of this ship."
Right. And we'll resolve that in a minute. Jesus Christ, these bloodthirsty murder hobos.
I feel bad for the Captain Banefin, because, I feel he could have been a good, loyal captain under me.
Right. Okay, so how will we do this?
Getting a bit power mad again, guys. Choxy, you got to get me in my place. Get me back on my redemption trip. I'm at sea, and I have demons, and now I'm starting to turn evil again.
Okay, right. Let me just roll a dice here.
It's okay, Toxeros, and neither of the 2 really pious people saw any of that. They're just hiding around the corner, so it's great.
Right, so Glamreus.
A little bit of
Roll
prestidigitation.
Another perception, right? Okie dokie. Let's go with the blue one. That's 13 plus 7, so dirty 20.
Right. What you hear is a dull thud. And what sounds like meat hitting wood.
Oh dear.
Right.
Okay.
Get
So
down
you
there
hear
quick.
You hear this, and then. Okay. So,
Yeah.
a thing has happened. Go.
Yep, a thing has happened. Right, okay. Right, so 20 feet to there, which would then put me at the top of them stairs, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So from there, you can see that. And where is that thing going to be? You can
That's in the
see
toilet.
that Larkin is on the floor, flat on the floor, with a head wound. But he doesn't necessarily seem dead. It's not like his head's imploded. It just looks at this point like he's taken a blow to the head and he is dead or unconscious.
Unlike Captain Banevin, his head looks like it's imploded. in someone's mouth.
Okay. Oh, the whole ship just moved.
There we go.
Oh, it was me. I thought I was scrolling on it or something.
It's me on different
So-
backgrounds. Right.
Do I see the bad guy at all?
You do not at this point.
Okay. I mean, he's done the engine. I'm not a rogue. I can't dash as a bonus action.
But you've not actioned yet, so you must have a spell that you can cast at range.
But I can't see him.
Oh, right, okay.
That's my issue. I mean, the daft thing, the only stupid thing I can think of doing.
Ooh. Is he going to wild shape and do something that can move fast?
No, that would have been more sensible if I'd have thought of that.
If he'd have done that before, yeah.
If it had done that before.
No,
it
no.
would have-
No, the daft thing is, because attacks of opportunity were in a small space, conjure animals again, another 8 badges.
Oh, Jesus
my-
Christ!
Let me go to another screen. Oh my god.
He's just that guy's in there, right, hiding. He's heard someone coming. He's not this guy. He's like, how can I stop
Release
this
the
engine
hounds.
working? 8 badgers attack him. Oh my god, what a fucking session, guys. And we've still got about 45 minutes left. We got attacking badgers, attacking... We're just the summoning crew tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, that's yeah. You summoned a giant
I
beast.
summoned a giant beast. You're
I just
summoning
summoned
many...
a swarm of badgers.
And Toxeros is summoning mind knives.
Oh, which does also actually mean that the one badger that was left on the ship at the other end disappears because conjure animals is concentration.
Okay.
Oh, that
But
can
he-
either go very well or very badly.
Yes, but he'd done his job anyway. Sorcerer's gone. Not that I know that, but hey ho.
Right, and give me 1 second. Oh my god.
Aki,
Right,
this fucking
and-
beer is gorgeous. Can't believe it.
You impressed, are you?
Yeah, usually with a really good name and a really good can, you're like, nah, it's alright. This is like, oh, it's a really nice beer and it looks amazing. Look at all the badges.
I
Oh
want to see
my
this.
God, it's just...
Now, I need to fix them, but they've got 13 health and they're not all baned. But, yeah. Okay, so that is
Where
a
are
thing
you
that
summoning them?
happens.
Can you summon them in the room?
Where are you? So it's got to be in line of sight, doesn't it?
I was going to say, can I see past the dead body into the room? Because if so, I put a couple flanking the engine. But
Have you moved your max movement?
I've got 5 more feet I can go, so I can go
then
to the bottom of
You
the
potentially-
stairs.
really
can see-
need,
can see-
more movement.
Well, that's where my animal shape comes in. But yes, you're right. I should have done that before I ran down. But
Trainers. We're going to get you some trainers.
so yeah, if I move my 5 feet, so I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
And he's going to surround himself
Can
and the
I-
engine in badgers.
I was going to say, so yeah, presumably I can't see too much in there, but
There's a
You
badger on the
can't see him
engine.
from there. But where do you want to... You can actually move these, you know.
yes, yeah. I was just saying how. Sorry.
Gaz,
How
place your
much-
badgers.
So presumably I can see there. I
Yes.
can put one there. Can I put one there? And one there. And I'll probably leave the other row of 5 guarding
Ready.
this side.
I think there's a word to use on this, and it's called overkill.
Well, the idea is attack of opportunity type thing. Stop him
I
getting.
think
all-
you're also going to be like, if you want to join our side, we have badgers. And what's the captain doing?
Yes, guy with the bonus action.
Well, I need the bonus action for. No, I don't need the bonus action for these. It doesn't take an action for these. It does for the chucking the teddy bear out. So yeah, slightly retcon. Before I ran down, I would say, "Captain, come with me." So the captain would sort of follow.
Captain's there. Okay.
Yeah.
captain just walks down the stairs and all these badgers appear. You're like, what the fuck?
So I have to roll initiative for all those creatures.
They are going together. Don't you dare roll initiative into
No, they're not. They act as a pack, but they don't act on my turn. They act on their own turn.
Okay.
They don't act very high up in the turn order. Though,
Right, you had a 6,
that
so
is-
that makes them next.
that it does make me next. That was actually probably a very good roll.
Amazing roll.
Yeah, not often you want to roll low. So yeah, their standing order is to attack
Right. Just 1 second.
throughout
This-
if they can see him, obviously.
This has taken a turn, guys. This has taken a turn. Right, so you can see him, right, over the engine. He has got with him, right, just an iron bar, or just a metal bar. He is mid-swing. He is about to start smashing. Right, you can see a bit of sludge of blood in the end, probably where he hit poor Larkin. But he is there, poised to do his thing, when all of these goddamn badgers just start going...
So, I reckon, because badgers have got 30 feet of movement, so I reckon I can end up with them.
Oh my god.
Oh, I probably can't have one on top of the engine, can I? Or can I? Can they just climb over the engine?
Roll acrobatics
Okay.
for the badger.
Yes, which has +0 dex. So
This is hilarious. He was just in there. I'm gonna
13.
stop this engine running.
13, I mean, it does look a bit spiky, but to be honest, all he's doing is the equivalent of jumping on a console. 13 is going to do it.
Excellent. Right.
So make 8 attack rolls. Do they have pack?
Times
Do
2.
they have pack?
No, but they all have multi-attack.
Jesus
Right,
Christ!
I want you to just grab all of the dice and roll them all at once.
Do you have
gonna need an- I don't
16
have
d20s?
I don't have 16 d20s.
Well, then you obviously don't play enough D&D.
I have
Because
6
clearly you
currently
need
handy.
16 D20s for this. Right, what have we got?
So the ones that are likely to hit, there's a 16, 16, and 17.
Right, let me just bring him up. So he is that. His AC
Is that a +3, right?
Yes, +3.
So you can
So the
definitely
5,
take out the
7,
3
and
that
6.
don't. Yeah, because it's under.
Right, I'm going to
under
make
the
this
minimum.
easy because math is not going to be our friend here. 18 is his AC.
Right. Okay. So
All those 3 hit. So it's 3 for the
so
moment.
Three hit, 3 didn't. Right. That does. That doesn't. That does.
There's a lot of hits
So
in
again,
there.
again, 3 do, 3 don't. So that's
6.
12. Oh,
Yep.
so yeah, but
So
it's
4
12
more.
I've rolled. So
4
yeah.
more. And you got 6 hits so far. Oh, there's a natural 20 in there, guys.
Two
Two natural
No!
20s in there.
Oh. So
And the
do crit
15.
win. Only
Can
one crit
someone
win.
write this down?
Yeah.
Only one crit win. So that's 7 normal hits and 2 crits.
Yes.
Right, have you finished just for a second?
Yes.
Right, now you need to roll for advantage for the ones in the rear.
No, I'm sure he doesn't have that many hit points.
Because they are flanking. So the 3 in the rear can...
Well,
Are we counting? How many of them are we counting were failures to start with?
So roll 7.
Shall I just do 3? Because they all had
Yes.
multi-attack, so we count half of them as hit, half didn't. Right. None of them hit.
There you go. So none of the advantage hits.
Oh, and one's a nat 1, but it's an advantage roll.
It's
so it
advantage,
won't count, so
disadvantage.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now roll 7 normal hits of damage.
Okay, so I need to because
I bet this guy's got like 10 hit points and he's just going to be dead in like 1 hit.
It
Well,
was
some
like a
of them
horror
are bites,
movie
some
out
are
of it.
claws. So
A guy with badges just going...
This is the scariest thing ever. The captain's just come down and there's just blood flying everywhere in the engine room.
Well, since I have 5 of them, 5 of them can be bite attacks, and then the rest can be claw.
That is some rolling, by the way. There's at least 2 5s in there out of 6.
So that's 12, and each of those is +1, so that's +5, so that's 17 on bite attacks.
What do you mean 12?
Sorry.
10,
22.
22.
Yeah, sorry, 22.
22 plus what?
+5.
Okay, 22 plus 5. That's 27 at the moment.
What's the 2 crits?
That's. So I'm going to do the crits on the claws just because I happen to have rolled them first. So that was 5. So I've got 2 more normal that are claw attacks. And then I've got 2 crit claw attacks. So we'll do the normal claw attack.
I can't believe
That's
you
not
took
bad
the
either.
claw attacks with the double bubble. You could have fucked them up even more. Go on, how much is that?
So that was 10. Wait, was that 10?
4d4.
No, it wasn't. There were 2 3s and a 5. So 11, sorry.
11 plus anything?
Plus 1 on each of those that there was 2 of, so that's 13. And then the crit ones. So we double all these now. That's a 3, 3, 6, 8, 9. So 9 doubled is 18.
18 plus 4?
Plus 2 because you don't double the plus. So
the
20.
total amount of damage is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 points of damage.
I'm hoping that sorts them out.
I mean, that's more than my hit points, and I'm level 8. That's all I'm saying. He's looking bloodied.
He's looking bloodied.
As in the engine, covered in his blood.
Right. I'm going to take his turn now because I cannot take another turn of this. He's in the middle of a rat's nest of badgers, and while
Is
some
he
people
still up after 60 points of damage?
he is.
Wow.
He's in the middle of a rat's nest of badger damage, and while some people might be, yeah, he'd get his rapier out and he'd attack him, I honestly think, right, he is surrounded by scratching and biting and fur and everything. He would be just running for his goddamn life at this point, right? And he is just going to try and run away.
That's 8 attack of opportunities.
I was going to say, don't get 8 attack of opportunities as well.
I can't. That is what he would do. That is what he would do. There is no surviving that. You run or nothing.
That one hits. Most of those don't actually hit. I've still got 2 more to go, but they actually didn't do very well on
Survive this.
that.
And then it's the captain's turn. Oh,
That
that's
one
another
hits.
hit. That's 2 hits.
It's 2 hits.
One claw,
Okay,
one
so
bite,
that-
I imagine.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that, and who are them? So that's 6, and 2 plus 1s is 8.
Right, 1 second.
Well, no, it's 2. Yeah, that's right, yeah. 8 more points of damage. He's still up, I think.
There we go. He is just engulfed in a cloud of badgers and blood and entrails, and you didn't even see this. You just see a bloody hand, because he didn't get away. You just see a bloody hand come out of the door and just get pulled back in.
Pulled back in
And
like
you
a
hear
horror movie.
A blood-curdling scream that chills you to your very bone as your soul
He never
slightly darkens
summoned
again.
the badgers again.
Also, give me
It's
a metametric
nature.
roll.
Oh, yes. What was a metamagic? Is that D...
It's a 5% chance. I think it's a 1 if you roll. D20.
Oh, so it's a D20, and if I get it, then I roll the D100.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
So just don't roll a 1.
But we want to see him get it.
We
I
do.
did
We want to
roll a
see him
1.
turn blue.
Right, but
Well,
if
I still
you're
don't know I'm rolling these, so...
Okay, but if you want to prove that you are a good guy, you are not doing well. That was unnecessary. That was completely.
I mean, we're all turning. I mean, there's a party. today it went a bit fucking dark. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's fine. They're natural animals doing what they naturally do.
Murdering people in combat.
The wheel turns. And the wheel turns.
Nature has no problem with people dying. That's.
Yeah. Whose go is it next? It's the drow who just saw his friend's head get bitten off.
Right. The drow on a 26 is going to see that, discretion is the better part of valor, and he is going to drop his weapons and he's going to put his hand up and he is going to say, "I surrender!" And that takes us down to the mage. Right. So that badger has
What mage?
disappeared.
Mage is down.
Oh, he did go down, didn't he? Yeah, so that I suppose that takes us down to Oriandi. Because we're not quite out of combat yet.
No, we're not.
Can we bust that door down and get the rest of them?
So there's only one guy left who just surrendered. And the
Oriandi.
big fucking demon.
So you have, Orianda, you have heard Jack say what he said, give up, basically.
Yeah.
And you have heard the guy surrender. You haven't seen him surrender, and you hear the clattering of weapons hit the floor. So that metallic sonorous sound. What are you doing? And by the way, you don't have to accept his surrender. Some people are vengeful. It's entirely up to you.
And even if you do,
I don't trust.
there's a giant gorilla.
I really don't trust that drow. I mean, he might have said he surrendered, but what if he's got a dagger in his butt cheeks or something, waiting to stab somebody?
I mean, he does
It's
have a really big
well-known
demon in
thing
front
drow
of him,
do.
and his friend just got his head bitten off, so he's probably a little bit intimidated, but he might.
But anyway, no metagaming. Oriandi will do what Oriandi will do.
Well, I did ask a question. Isn't it? Didn't you say there was something behind that door down there that we're out of sight of?
So, on the map, to save time, they are in the captain's quarters. So they're not on top of the deck. They're underneath it.
Underneath it, so they're through the door, and in that door is a big demon that I summoned that's mauling them and bitten the head off one. The drow that's left, and he's surrendered.
So if I jump to this map and you look at the third boat from the left, you can see that there's a room on that level, and that's kind of where they're sitting.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Right, let's just take you back.
Oh, what to do?
That's a conundrum, isn't it? But it's all up to you. What would your character do?
She probably would just throw his ass off to the shark.
Well, if you're vengeful, you be vengeful. If you're Arlo, my character, you're a coward and you don't put your head around that door.
I mean, I've got vengeance in my blood right now, remember?
So like I say, you do what you do. You just need to decide what would your character do.
Over there.
You can certainly get there. Let's have a look. So you can certainly get there.
You can get to him, yeah.
Get to him, but then when I get there, what do I do with him?
Yeah. Do you accept his surrender? Do you say, I accept your surrender and chop his head off? I don't know. Coward? Stab him? Do you pick him up, throw him in the water to the shark?
Sounds like a great idea.
But that'd be next turn, because
next turn
you wouldn't have enough movement to get.
But she can still try if she wants. So it's up to you, entirely up to you, Oriento.
Oh, what? Wait a minute.
Things are fairly
if I
open.
move, I have another turn, or no?
Well, no, you can move first, and then you've got your action. You can do quite a lot. You could attack.
So you can move and grappling. Yeah.
Which is, if you're going to pick him up to throw him over.
You can move and command him to follow you. You can move and tie him up. You can move and attempt to throw him through a porthole, though we're inside, so I don't know how that would work. But you could definitely grab him.
There would definitely be a window at the back of the boat.
Yeah, you could try and push him out the window.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, well, I assume I have to roll to try to push him out somewhere if I want to.
Firstly, you have to move. So do you want to move up to him?
Hold on, let me make this bigger because I can't see.
Realise as well that you'll be walking past a big demon that I'm currently
Friendly
in control of.
for now.
He's
I
currently
ain't scared
friendly.
of that demon.
I was going to say, she doesn't know that you're barely in control.
Be very, yeah, exactly. He's like, I said, there, we got a new friend. It's fine.
Yeah, you summoned him, said you got a friend.
Fine, it's a concentration spell. What's the worst that could happen?
Can I stand on top of the dead badger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Let me move him out of your.
Standing on top of the dead badger.
Okay.
Thought he poofed
Oh,
and went
badger.
away though.
Okay, so you're next to the drow, so it's your decision. Do you accept his surrender? Do you kick him out the back window? Do you try and attack him? It's whatever you want to do.
I want to kick his ass out the back window because I don't trust him.
Okay, so I will give you a contested athletics check.
And you
Sorry,
have
do
to say
athletics?
something. He surrenders. You've got to say something as you kick him.
You
Right,
chose the wrong side to play on, buddy. Your ass is going out that damn window.
So you roll athletics. He's going to roll acrobatics to try and dodge.
Okay, so I just clicked the athletics button, right?
Yes.
Yep.
9 with a 6 plus 15.
15. Nice.
I mean, with a plus 6 is 15.
Right. He's rolled 15 as well, so I need you to
Ooh.
re-roll that.
Dang it.
Roll again. Rollies.
Does he re-roll it?
It's an 8.
Plus? Or is that including the plus?
That's 2 plus 6, 8.
Oi.
Right.
No. He's rolled a dirty 20. He's managed to dodge out the way for now.
Well, I hope he dodges into the mouth of that beast.
Right. I suppose, what bonus actions do you have?
That's a good question.
Right. Nah, nothing that's really going to help you. Oh, no, that probably would have helped. No, okay, right.
Let me do that.
I feel like the weakest link in this game. Nothing ever works.
It does.
But
it just
that isn't
sometimes feel like it
necessarily a
does.
bad
Well,
thing.
it's when you're attacking, it's you're meant to attack it at the moment. We're not kind of in that kind of sitch. You might have to do all your work in a minute attacking that big demon.
The only thing that worked was me half-ass curing Toxera.
You healed him as well, which is very important.
Yeah, but you see, that's part of the fun. You know, maybe you kicked him out the window, maybe you didn't, and something else happened.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Okay, right, so unless you're... Yeah, I think it's probably Toxeros's turn.
It is indeed.
I mean, you could put Hunter's Mark on him if you wanted. That would give you bonus damage if you attacked him next turn. And to be honest, combat is wrapping up, so
can
I
do
would,
that?
yeah. Don't waste
Yeah.
a spell. Don't waste a spell.
don't listen to him.
Don't waste a spell. You can
That's
use the
the
spell for
evil
more
deal.
damage when you attack the big thing if we need to in a minute.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark moves when something dies, you know.
We're
this.
gonna attack. You just said we're gonna attack your beast.
We're not sure. I'm only barely in control of it, so it could turn any second.
You better get a handle on it, then, man.
I've got an
I mean,
idea.
she's still
Toxeros.
got 3
Toxeros.
level 1s, so
You
it
heard
wouldn't really
this.
hurt too
You
much.
saw Toxeros. You heard this. You saw Oriandai run in. Didn't see what happened. Right. You just heard some scuffling. What are you doing?
I think on the basis that he has surrendered. Did I hear he surrendered?
You would have heard him say that.
Okay, so I think I'm just going to go in there because bear in mind there's a lot of rope. We're on a boat. There's a lot of rope lying around. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to waltz in there. I'm going to go. Maybe we'll throw him out over the deck tomorrow. I'm going to try and grab his hands, put them behind his back, tie them up, and then march him out.
Okay, so I'll give you. You walk up to him, pull a rope from somewhere out your backpack, and start binding his hands because it's 6 seconds. So
Yeah.
yeah. So let's move. Where are you moving to?
Then I would, bearing in mind that he has surrendered, he should in theory walk back out with us.
Firstly, you got to move up to him.
So
where are you-
the way that I would do it would be 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'd be with Oriandai.
So move. Can't be on top of Oriandai.
25 feet, there you go.
Okay, so you are currently binding his hands.
Yep.
So that takes us down, unless there's a bonus action or anything you want to do, that's going to take us down to Captain Jack's.
Bonus actions. No, I'm good.
Captain Jax, give me your charisma roll.
Please do not.
I feel this could.
up.
We've still got a bit of time left. I've
Do
got
not
such a good
fuck this
plan,
up.
but we need to succeed like twice more with this. Ready? Here we go. It's a big roll. Eesh, 13.
Right. Let's do this. 4.
Oh!
Right. Okay, so what are you commanding him to do? What are you doing?
Okay. So, would you say at this point we are out of combat?
Let me just check how long your spell lasts.
So can you de-summon him, or does he just last
This
until
was
he
my
dies?
next-
He lasts
question.
1 hour.
He lasts an hour, and I've got to make that roll every 6 seconds?
Yes.
Which is fine, because... So, but if
you
we're out of
commanded to
combat,
jump
so
in
I
the
can talk,
water?
I'm going to try and get some... Now, is he like a sentient... Will he hear what I'm saying, and etc.?
Right, I'm just going to reread the spell for a second.
Yeah, no worries. Because my main thoughts in my mind, which I might just sort of like point to Toxie and point at my head so he can read my thoughts, if we've got time, and then I will say what I'm going to say, but I won't say it otherwise because that's going... Yeah, we'll wait.
Yes, it's well, we're doing it on the start of each turn, but technically the end of each turn he will try and break your control over him.
Okay.
He gets disadvantage if you know his true name.
Which I don't.
So no.
But does he speak? Is he sentient? Can I talk to him?
Do you speak Abyssal?
It's a good question.
Yeah, I feel like you would.
I had so many languages. I can learn any language at any point. But right now, I don't have universal speech on because I haven't. I could use an action, but I could then use that. But ultimately, no, undercommon and I did undercommon, of course, undercommon and elvish.
Right.
I speak elvish.
Does anyone speak Abyssal?
But I can
Doesn't
command.
sound like
things, it's
something
like-
I'd know.
I
What
can-
random language did I take that I thought would never come up?
I can command him, and he will do it no matter what, right?
Funnily enough, Oriandai speaks Infernal. Swing and a miss.
Okay.
We've lost you as well, Ariandai, from the video.
Yeah, I was supposed to try to fix my frozen cam, and now it doesn't want to come back on.
Oh, okay.
Well, the cam's on, but I can't load in for some reason.
Just refresh
Try
the page.
closing the tab completely.
Yeah, close it.
Well, she's tried that. Try closing the tab completely and bringing back up.
Yeah, I just did it twice.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just being a butt.
We still love you.
Oh, look at these random languages. So Toxeros speaks Celestial. Swing and a miss.
Do yeah, and Draconic.
But he still
Sergei, who's not in the
understands.
campaign,
He still
confirmed.
understands my commands,
he does.
and he obeys my commands, provided I roll, no matter what.
Yeah, so long as you're controlling him, he will obey your commands.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, look to the Toxie and be like, so are we out? Do I have more than 6 seconds? That's what I'm saying. I have to roll again, but can
it
I
is a
speak?
concentration spell, and you can dismiss him.
And but then when I dismiss him, does he stay here and attack us, or does he go back to his plane?
He is still here for 6 rounds of combat.
6 rounds, including the 2 rounds we've had, or 6 more rounds of combat?
6 more attempts to control him.
And then he goes back to his
That's
own
dumb.
realm.
Yes. He fades out. He doesn't just pop out.
Right. So I will relay that. I'll say, but so I
No,
can.
I'm explaining this to you as a DM. You do not
Yes.
know this yet as a player.
Right. So I've got this big thing, and I'm controlling him. What I would do, and I'm going to say to Toxie, I'll be like, so we're kind of good here. Shall I get the big guy to fight the shark?
Bro, yeah, my advice would be get him out of the way.
So I'm going to command the big guy to go and jump in the water and fight the shark.
You are not winning good points today.
I just get him in the water, and then we got to get on our ship and get the fuck out and take off. Get the fuck away from that demon.
I was going to say, I'm not entirely sure that Jax needs to win good points. He needs to win amusing points.
And this
I think
isn't,
this
by the way,
Keys' day,
demon fighting shark.
Fighting
My
shark.
demon loves me right now.
Yeah, I think
Tell
you're
you what,
winning again.
he can dash. He's going to be.
So I want to command him to. I want to command him to run to the edge and jump in the water and fight the shark. So I want him to jump in the water.
Nah, the command there was he's going to attack. So he's run up to the
Okay.
edge and he will jump in with his attack at the start of the next turn.
Okay, fair play. So I've got to control him one more time, guys. One more time. Meanwhile,
Maybe. Meanwhile,
So that's
back to Glabreus.
No. So what is? So is it my action to command him?
It's a good question, and I will look up the spell.
I didn't think it was.
You issue it requires no action on your part, but it's a verbal command, so that
Yeah,
means
so-
everyone can hear it.
Yeah. So I've said attack the shark, and then I've said guys. So I'm gonna sort of bonus action it, I suppose. Like, are we taking this ship, or are we just going back to our own ship?
Nah. Well, I'm not there, so
No.
I can't say
What do you
anything.
think? Are we gonna keep both, or are we just gonna go?
Are we effectively going to loot the ship? Like, find out if there's anything useful on it that we can take for our ship?
Yeah, I think we'll wait for it to go. So I won't leave the ship yet. I will. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with combat. So I will go into here with the guys. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. And I suppose I will use my action to loot Ben Fane's office. Let's do it. Let's get the loot, boys. I bet he wasn't ready for that. The DM was not ready for me to loot.
Right. Before we do that, let's just move back to Gaz for a second. Glabreus. There's a cloud of blood and viscera in front of you, and a captain behind you. Very afraid of you right now. What are you doing?
Well, first thing first, the engineer guy, I forgot what his name is. How alive is he? Can I heal him?
Investigation check.
Okie dokie. 12. Oh, Glam. Yeah, this isn't what Glam's good at. +0. 12.
He appears to be unconscious but breathing.
Okay, right. In which case, healing word on him.
Okay, all right. So he is up and he's groggy. He's like, what happened? And he kind of looks to the left. He goes, ah! As there's just still a cloud of badgers just raking blood into the floor at this point because they've not been told to stop.
So yeah, don't worry about them. They're
Just eating.
Shh, there's a nice engineer. Shh, don't look at the badgers.
yeah.
Don't look at the badges. Fix the ship. Don't look at the badges. Don't worry about the blood. Prestidigitation. Have you got prestidigitation?
No, that's not something I have. Yeah, I could do shape water, so I might be able to splosh some water on it. But no, so what that followed by, and then the next thing, explain after. But the next thing is, how did Volo look? Does he need some healing as well?
Right, so we'll have that to end your turn. So you bring the engineer upstairs. Roll investigation check on Volo.
Okie dokie. Oh, even worse. 5.
Yeah. So Vola was moaning when you came down, and he's still kind of there. He's not really unconscious. He's kind of there going, my head, it hurts. So he's injured, but he's okay.
Okay, I mean, because I've just murdered someone with badges and that, I'm feeling a little on the guilty side, so I'm gonna heal him as well. So you two
No
level one
amount
spell
of
slots
Volo
gone.
healing is gonna, change the darkness that has entered your heart this day.
I was say they're animals. That's what they do. It's fine. So yeah.
Yeah.
Two
Right.
level 1 spell slots gone.
So healing, that's Volo kind of up there. Right.
And I'm hoping the captain saw that and is now a little less scared of me.
Okay, so for this turn then, for the guys in the captain's office, right, we need so what is everyone doing in terms of looting? Captain Jax is looking around the office in general, are you? Or are you doing anything specific?
Just basically gonna sort of root through the check Banfang's body.
Okay, that is what you're doing.
That's
You're
what
checking,
I will do. I will check
checking
Banfang's body.
Oriandi, Toxeros.
So, Oriande first.
So I'll shorten this down for you. Do you want to look around the office, or do you want to look around your prisoner?
I'll look around the office. Where's the office?
So it'll
You're in
be
it.
everything around you.
Oh, okay. I'll look around the office.
And I
We've all
suppose,
frozen.
Toxeros, that leaves you with the prisoner.
It does, but my concern... I mean, we're going to take our prisoner with us anyway, but my real concern is that that I watch Captain Jax die and then magically just spring back to life again, along with this thing appears. So I'm a little bit concerned for him.
I get exactly what you're saying, but we're technically in turn order for one more round, at least. So you can do what you do, but it won't necessarily resolve itself immediately.
That's fine. So as well as keeping an eye on Jax, I'm going to be patting down this guy to make sure he hasn't got anything concealed on him. Not necessarily for the reasons of looting, but more for our safety.
Right. So I'll do the easy ones first. So.
Excuse me. Sorry, everybody.
Bless you.
Myers. Okay.
Oh, we've got Oriandi back.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Somebody refreshed something. I don't know what happened.
Okay. So, Captain Jax, since you were the first one to eyes to widen, I need you to roll me investigation for the captain, who has some nice stuff. Let's hope you find some of it.
17.
Oof. Well, that's not going to be enough to find his cloak, but
Damn it.
it's a good roll.
It is a good roll. I was like, 17's good. It's like, damn it, there was a higher roll, but I'll take it.
So you find two things.
Okay.
Firstly, as you're rifling through his pockets, obviously you found a rapier, you found a dagger, you found a pistol, although you don't really know how to use it. That's more of a JD thing. Maybe you'll keep that for him if you think about it. But what you did find is a rather special-looking ring. Right, and I'm just going to segue past, because I know you've got identify, and we'll do this later, but
Yeah.
you have found a ring of protection.
Okay, cool. +1?
Yes.
Cool.
Actually, let me just check this.
Is that tunable?
1 second. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so that's plus... no, it's +2.
Ooh.
It is a +2. So let me just check that for you as well. So, ring of protection.
That's going to need attunement, isn't it?
We're going to find out now,
Oh,
because I'm going to
definitely.
D&D Beyond right now.
Yes.
They tend not
There's
to be honest.
no way.
They don't tend to, no.
It does. And that is not
There's
just
no way a
plus...
+2 doesn't need achievement.
Yeah, it's a +2 to your AC
And saving
and
throws.
saving throws.
Yeah.
My fog ring needs a tuning.
Right. And you did find one other item on him. So he's dressed in a rather fine sort of garb, right? You know, I actually have his character sheet for the people on... I should bring it up.
There goes that ring of warmth, guys.
That could have come in really useful, you know?
I know. I might still need it when we get north, if we ever get there. I mean, you know, now fuck glamorous. Let's just be evil, Glam. Let's just be evil and sail the seas.
Right, so I put his character sheet up for those interested. But, yeah, he's got a very, very fine sort of pirate-esque garb on. But you realise it's glamoured. It's not that fine cloth. As you touch it, you realise what it's actually is studded leather armour, glamoured to look like fine pirate's garb, jet black. There's a nice hat that goes with it, but that's kind of missing, you know.
So is it just a standard studded leather armour that's glamoured to look like...
To look like fine clothing. It is a standard studded leather armour. Magically enchanted.
Cool. And to look like black Black cool shit, yeah.
Yes, if you want to look like a pirate with black clothes. The hat to go with it, but no, it's gone. Right. So, Toxeros.
Yes, darling.
Right, do you want to roll me an investigation check?
This is the looting part of the
Wow.
day, guys. We've still got to maybe fight this Bulgara in a minute, but we're going to loot first, then push the Bulgara off the deck, get back on our ship, and then the session is over. As the engineer goes, "Ahoy, Captain, let's take off!" Leaving the demon like fighting a shark.
It's a dirty 8.
A dirty 8. Oh, it's not very good.
My intention wasn't to investigate him for loot. My intention was just to make sure that there was no sharps on him.
If only you'd have kept that dice roll. You could. Oh, you can use your inspiration that you didn't use yet. If you want to get that bit bigger, do it. Roll your D8.
Okay. D8, 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 D8.
D8 for loot. That's an 11 for loot.
That's an 11.
That'll do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
Get on.
He has on him, the only thing of value that he has on him is braces of defense.
Nice.
+2.
Oh, and more AC, boys.
And they don't count as armor. In fact, they only work if you're wearing no armor and no
There
shield.
was monk shit.
Oh, that's a shame.
What are you drinking there, Aki? That was a posh glass I saw. Looked like you were drinking absinthe.
I am drinking bathtub gin
Ooh.
combined with a really cheap little Fever Tree elderflower tonic.
Amazing.
Right, so Ori and I, let me just get on the proper loot table here. Okay, firstly, roll me an investigation check, Ori and I.
The music, by the way, is called Investigation.
Oh, sorry.
That's all I'm saying.
Can you... Sorry, when I say investigation check, I mean on a D100.
Okay, thank you.
That's not an investigation check.
Sorry, yes.
I mean,
That's a loot roll.
okay. D100?
Yes.
32.
32. Let's look this up.
What are those braces called, by the way?
Brace of defense.
Okay, you got... Right, as you went through the room, the one magic item you found, 32. For anyone interested, it's on loot table I. It's a ring of spell turning. While wearing this ring, you have advantage on saving throws against any spell that targets only you.
Nice.
Not area effects. In addition, on a roll of 20, right, when you save, for any spell of 7th level or lower, that has no effect on you and is instead targeting targets the caster.
Oh.
Using that slot level.
It's like a fucking deflection shit. Send spells back at the caster. Is that like once a day?
You're made of glue. What you throw at me bounces off and hits at you, or whatever it's called.
So you think about it, like someone throws a fireball at you, probably going to take half damage, and a 5% chance that they are going to get hit by their own fireball.
Cool.
That was hilarious.
Okay, and can you also roll me another D100?
You'll need to tell us what these items are. I mean, I've written mine down, so... Everyone write this down and we'll add
That's
them
a
later.
96.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit!
that's a high number.
That's not
I've
terrible.
never done anything that high before on this game.
Right, roll me 2d6. Two.
Oh, 6. Altogether, right?
Yep, and roll me another 2d6.
How do you make it do it double time?
Is someone
Okay, I
on
see
there?
now. Never mind.
Is anyone on it? 10. No one's tested it, so
they
no.
weren't, so I don't think so.
Good.
Okay.
No, we're good.
As you were walking around the office, just looking around, you found a lot of papers. You found some maps. You found some charts that show some very interesting places. Got some X's on. Maybe you have to investigate those a little bit more to figure out what's going on there. But
Treasure maps.
You did find a small locked chest, and as you jimmied it open with Toofy, right, who just formed himself into a key, you jimmied him open. As it burst open, you found 600 gold pieces and 100 platinum pieces.
Oh shit!
Oh.
So 1,600 gold. You found
yes.
the loot. You found the money, and you got some treasure maps. So just put in your inventory, right on your notes, treasure maps and 1,600 gold. Add the 1,600 gold right now in D&D Beyond.
I hope people were listening to all of this as well, because
we'll talk offline on the threads. I need the name of that ring, but then so it's 1,600 gold and maps.
the Ring of Protection.
Mine's the Ring of Protection. I've got that +2. The Brace of Defense. A ring. What was the ring for Orianda? Was it a ring for Orianda?
Ring of Spell Turning.
Spell turning. Thank you.
Lots of rings.
I believe.
By the way, it doesn't come up, but you can only wear 3 rings, D&D. Just like you can only have 3 spell tattoos and 3 attuned items. Almost like people have 3 fingers.
I just want another spell tattoo. Right. So, I think at this point, with
You
the
have to
time
roll
about
for
to
the
run out,
Bulgara.
I'm going to roll for the Bulgara as we're looting. He's going to see if he attacks a shark or us, and then we'll see if we can get off the ship. Okay, so I'm going to roll, which is what? It's a charisma saving throw. It's only a 10!
It's a 15!
Oh!
It's on, and we'll pick that up next session.
My demon fights back.
Yes, but you can try and wrest control back every turn. Anyway.
There we go. So the session ends, guys, with my demon looking at a shark, looking up at us, and we'll see. The thing is, when you read the demon thing, it will attack the nearest non-demon. So does it consider the shark to be non-demon? Does it come for us? Who knows? Only the DM knows, and we'll decide by the next session. Guys, let's look at calendars immediately.
So what I was going to do at the start of the session and never did do because they started the ship up, I was going to turn into a warhorse, which just about has enough strength and speed to have ran along a cannon, jumped over, and ran into someone and knocked them prone.
Amazing.
I'm sorry,
But,
your druid
that
has just
never
become
happened.
ridiculous.
I was actually going to do something druidic, and instead I just had more
You
badges.
became a
There's just
murder
a
hobo.
badge. Just badges. Well, no, the badges
That
did.
is
I
the
didn't kill
scariest
anyone.
thing,
The
man.
badges! The badges!
There's just badges.
Just to touch base with everybody, on the 2-week trying to run as we are, I am free on the 23rd.
Let's have a look-see. Go to month view.
Yep, 23rd is fine for me.
23rd, yes, I'm away next week, but 23rd does look okay.
How are we looking, Oriandai and Toxieros?
Yeah, fine.
No problem here.
Excellent. 23rd, we are back 2 weeks today, when we will find that if when my demon bites back, we'll also, in that time, so I get to level as one level of Warlock in that time, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. I will do that. And, guys, how about that? We're going to fight my demons. By the way, we all get to fight my inner demons. Or my actual outward demons. As JJ starts to turn back to, just becoming good. Now slightly going back to the dark side again. I like it. We're just riding that line. I still like the fact that Orianda at the moment, she may take a prisoner or feed him to a shark. We haven't yet decided. Only time will tell. I'd like to think Toxieros is going to be like, no, we're just going to take him prisoner. She's like, I'm throwing that motherfucker in the water. Oh, beautiful. Guys, thank you for tuning in this week. What a session. What a bit of fun. What a battle. It's a battle that has been going on. That battle has been going on now for 3 months. But essentially, about 15 minutes of in-game, maybe about an hour of in-game time with the actual ship-on-ship combat, about an hour of game time, which is about 3 months in total. But we've pretty much almost concluded, well, we've definitely concluded the pirate battle, and now there's just my demons left. And then we'll see where we go with that. I'm now going to have to keep my demon patron happy. And yeah, I'm excited. Aki, see you tomorrow. Gaz, see you tomorrow. Hopefully some of you will be around as well, listening, watching, being part of the show, whatever. Tomorrow, brand new Depeche Mode gets dropped tomorrow. So excited about that new track that's coming out off the new album, Memento Mori. As well as that, if Aki's here, there'll be some Eve, because every Friday we play some games. And it's going to be exciting. I'm super excited. And I can tell you now that the beer tomorrow is going to be good. So yeah, beers, fun, gaming, Friday night, back tomorrow, same time, same place. And thank you all for tuning in. Go off into your worlds.
Wait, Jax, roll a d6.
Now I'm nervous. Okay.
No, it's just for the rolls. For the crit rolls.
A2.
A2 is Josuke Allier.
Any more?
Yep, we have 3 to do.
Changing my dice to a green dice. Okay. And that is a 5.
Another d6. 5 is Ratbait.
Any more?
And one last one.
Another d6?
Yep.
I'm switching it one more time to an orange. A 3.
A 3 is Trace.
Hey.
So, one of every person that entered.
Excellent.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. Thank you guys for entering the competition. Thank you for being part of the show. Thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying the story that we lead. And by the way, DM Tive, thank you so much for an entertaining session. Not only cool cutscene, but also what a great combat this has been over 3 sessions. I mean, from ship to ship combat to personal mano a mano combat to bringing summoned demons and summoned badgers. Oh, it was wonderful.
And a murder mystery to boot.
And a murder mystery to start it all off, man. I mean, it was what an arc of 4 episodes. I think it's 5 episodes since from the start. What an arc that has been. Ships, airships, murder mysteries, character development. What more could we ask for? My goodness.
And we've not even started the campaign properly.
Veritably sweating from the excitement tonight. I don't know what. I mean, the bit in the middle where the camera went blurry, I think my face was actually that blurry from the stress. That's all I'm saying. Yes, so wonderful. Have yourself a fantastic 24 hours or 18 hours, whatever. Look at that bad boy. We'll be back tomorrow for much more of the same in a Friday style. And 2 weeks from now for this. And I think, Gaz, if you'll correct me or not, that is then just before the next Sunday sessions, correct? Which are back then that Sunday.
26th?
26th,
yes.
yeah. So we're back on the 23rd as the D&D Thursdays take preference in the weeks. 23rd will be here for D&D Thursdays. And then the Sunday, guys, we'll be back with me DMing. And we're going to talk about both these sessions from Sunday and today, tomorrow, of course. And yes, we're back on the 26th. Much more of the same. Guys, wonderful. Everybody say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Ooh. I need some air.
That was emotional, I want to say.
It was so
How I didn't die, I do not know.
He's just crazy.
Because I blew you a kiss. Do
You
Oh my goodness. We're still live on mic for this magical romantic moment.
Anytime.
Canon.
I think there's something there between Orienta and Toxie. I don't know what it is, but there's something there.